Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, is it cloudy at anyone else's house? It's
Yeah,
like cloud.
it was cloudier earlier. I kind of thought it was like almost like pollution-y or like dusty almost too.
Yeah, maybe. That's a possibility. I just thought it was weird. I thought it was just supposed to be crazy, stupid hot,
Yeah, me too.
which it probably is still going to be. All right. How was everybody's Easter or weekend, whatever you did this weekend?
It was nice. I kind of just relaxed.
Nice. That's good. You probably don't get many chances to, right? I'm not sure where everybody else is, but I'm glad you guys are here. I did not grade the tests yet. I just got through the videos. So I do those first before I grade the tests. I don't know why it's not showing my week 11 on here. Weird. There it is. All right. So good morning. I hope you had a terrific weekend. We're going to have a great week. I was just telling everyone that I did not grade the tests yet. I will. I just got through the videos, and so now I can grade the tests, and I also have a whole class of midterms to grade. So it might take a little bit longer to grade, but it looked like time was not an issue on this one, right? It looked like you guys finished, some people finished crazy fast. Now, I haven't looked at their grade yet, so I have no idea how they did. But did you feel a little better on that one because it was less material than the last test? Okay, good. I think that's how it'll be from here on out, is just those smaller ones. So that's good. So we're going to continue probability. You probably saw that on your mini lesson. We are going to look at PC5 today, which I think is OR probabilities, if I remember correctly. Let's do a Let's do a Mindfulness Monday activity. I don't think I have a video linked on this one, but it's called color breathing. I thought I had a video, but maybe not. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be a video right here. So let me share it with my other screen. Hold on one second. All right. So sorry, now I lost you guys. It's always something. Okay.
Hi, I'm going to talk you through colour breathing. Colour breathing is a useful exercise to help us relax, feel calmer, and it slows our heart rate down. This is particularly helpful if we feel worried, but you can use it at other times as well to relax. Give it a go and see if it's helpful for you. I'm going to start by asking you to choose a negative colour or a colour that you don't like. I usually use the colour red. Next, I want you to think about a positive, calming colour, a colour you do like. I like to use the colour blue, but it's entirely up to you what colours you want to use. In a moment, I'll be asking you to take a deep breath in through your nose. I want you to hold it for around 3 to 4 seconds and then breathe out slowly through your mouth. I want you to imagine that your negative colour is inside your body, in your tummy, your arms, running all the way down to your legs. Your negative colour is your worry or the thing that's bothering you. And when you breathe out of your mouth, you imagine the negative colour, the worry, or the thing that's bothering you leaving your body. Let's give it a go. Sit back, close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. Imagine your calming colour filling your body. Now breathe out through your mouth slowly, imagining your negative colour, your worry, whatever's bothering you, leaving you. You can do this as many times as you need to. Keep practicing this regularly so you get the hang of doing this, and remember that you can use this anywhere. Thanks for listening, and please check out other videos from Healthy Minds Lincolnshire.
All right. So I hope you liked that one. I think that is a good one. It's always funny to me when I do this one because she always picks red as her negative color and blue as her calming color. And mine is always red is my calming color. So I don't know why, especially when I think about something inside my body. If it's yellow or green, I'm pretty sure I'm sick to my stomach. So I always pick yellow or green as my negative color. And red is my calming color. So that's always fun. I talked just for a minute about the test, about how I didn't get through those yet. So, but I will as soon as possible. You guys just be patient and we're going to move on. So what's going to happen is this week we're going to cover PC5 and PC6. Then next week we're going to cover PC7, and then you're going to take another quiz at the end of next week. Okay, so you're going to take the quiz on the end of probability by the end of next week, so we can start our last unit, which is finance. Okay, So just to kind of give you a preview of where we're going. And our probability review is going to be done a little bit differently. So I get a little more out of each one of you. I'm going to assign you a problem to make a video solution on. So you're going to make a video solution of a problem that I assign you from the probability review. You don't have to worry about it yet. I'll give it to you later this week so you know what it is. Okay? All right. I'm going to put up a warm-up so you guys can work on that. And I have to troubleshoot a couple little issues. So here's a warm-up for you. It says complete the following problems. Write your answer as a simplified fraction, a decimal to 4 decimal places, and a percent rounded to the nearest, that should say 10th. I don't know why it doesn't, but it will now. Okay. So I want you to give me all 3 of those on those 3 problems. So work on that. All right, when you're done with all 3 of those, let me know your favorite thing you did this weekend or you wish you would have done, okay, when you're done with all three. Just wait, I was just waiting to make sure everybody was done. So, all right. People were just sending me what fun thing they did over the weekend or what they wanted to do. So it sounded like some people had some family time, which is nice. Some people got some pool time, which is nice. So yeah, there was lots. We had a crafting Sunday. My daughter really wanted to make those bead rings that she keeps seeing on TikTok. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so she's on TikTok. I'm not, but we made them. And so she was very happy that we made those bead rings. So there you go. It's the little things that make you happy, right? And I made a bunny cake for Easter because that's what I grew up making. And so everyone on our Zoom call, we always have a family Zoom call on Sunday, made a bunny cake. And some of them were amazingly terrible. So, but they were fun to look at. Yeah. Okay. So let's compare our answers. Here's the answers to those three. Tell me if you got a 3 out of 3, give me a party hat, something like that. If you have questions or need help on any of those, please let me know. Oh, I see some party hats, clapping hands. Nice. If there's one you don't understand or you got a different answer, can you let me know and I can go over it? Everybody okay with these? All right. No questions? No problems? All right. So today we're going to talk about probability involving or, and we might still reflect on the ones that involve and, but right now we're really specifically talking about or probability. So before, when we were talking about and probability, that was when both events were occurring. Okay, but now we're going to talk about probability of either event occurring. Okay. So in or, it means either one or both can occur, but you need to be careful not to count things twice. We call this double counting. So the probability of either event A or B occurring, or both, is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. So it kind of makes sense to me that you would add the probabilities of the separate events together, but that subtraction part might be a little difficult to understand. So let's take a look at mutually exclusive. So sometimes events cannot occur at the same time. That's when we call them mutually exclusive. So in this case, double counting can't occur because there's no intersection of those two. There's no way they can happen at the same time. So for example, if I was doing the probability of getting heads or tails, well, the coin can't be both heads and tails at the same time. It's either going to be heads or it's going to be tails, right? Same with like rolling a dice, depending on how the question is asked. So what if I say, what's the probability of rolling a 2 or a 5? Well, I can just find the probability of rolling a 2 and add it to the probability of rolling a 5. But I can't roll a 2 and a 5 at the same time if I'm just rolling one dice, right? So those events are called mutually exclusive. Okay, so when I have mutually exclusive events, I just have to add the two probabilities together. Here's an example. If we're going to pull one card from a deck, what's the probability that you get the King of Hearts or a Queen? So first you think about whether or not these events are mutually exclusive. In other words, is it possible to have both events at the same time? So is it possible to have the King of Hearts and a Queen at the same time? No, it's not. So all we need to do is find the probability of each event and add them to get the answer. Does that make sense on that one? Okay, so if we were going to do that and write it down, we would say, what's the probability of the King of Hearts or a Queen? So what's the probability of the King of Hearts?
Four over 52.
Be careful, it's not any king.
Oh, king. So would it be 1 over 52?
There you go. It's 1 over 52 because there's only one King of Hearts in the deck, right? And then what's the probability of a Queen?
4 over 52.
There you go. Now we have 4 over 52 because there are 4 queens. So now, I don't know if you remember this from adding fractions. You keep the denominator the same and you add the numerators. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So our answer would be 5 over 52. Or we could change it to a decimal or a percent. Does that make sense? We didn't have to subtract anything off. We just added those two together. Okay. Now, this one is a little more complicated. So here we have a jar containing 4 red marbles numbered 1 to 4 and 10 blue marbles numbered 1 to 10. Does this seem familiar to problems that we already did? We had marbles in jars before. Yeah. So it's asking us, find the probability that the marble is blue or even numbered. And we have to, again, think about, is this mutually exclusive or not? So is it possible to have both of these at the same time. In other words, are there any even blue marbles? Yeah, there are even blue marbles. So now these events are not mutually exclusive. So we can't just add them together because we're going to double count if we're not careful. And I think it's easier if we draw the sample space out for this. Okay, so if we have red that are numbered 1 to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have blue that are numbered 1 to 10. Okay, so if we want the probability of blue or even, we're going to have to do the probability of blue plus the probability of even minus the probability of blue and even. Okay, so the probability of blue is 10 over 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 marbles. The probability of even is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 over 14. But do you see how I counted the blue even ones 2 times? Because there's blue even ones inside of here, and there's blue even ones inside of here. So we have to subtract off those marbles that are blue and even. So we're going to subtract off 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 14. Are there 4 or 5? Oops, sorry, there's 5. Does everybody see where I got the 10 over 14 and the 7 over 14 and the 5 over 14? Does everybody see why we're subtracting those 5? Because we counted them 2 times, so we only want to count them once. So 10 plus 7 is 17, minus 5 is 12. So it's going to be 12 over 14, which is 6 over 7. Questions on that? Are you okay? All right. So what I have for you now is some problems to work on. So let me put that worksheet in the chat. And you'll see some of them are ands, which is what you already took a test on, and some of them are ors. Okay, and we'll go over these. This is something that I will give you credit on Canvas if you finish this document by the time I ask you to. Okay, so make a copy of that document, and I'm going to put you guys in breakout rooms. All right, and then I'll come and check on you, and I may pull you into a room with me to just get an update from you. Okay, does everybody have the document? It's kind of long. It's got, 8 questions, and there's A, B, C, and D. So again, some of them are and, some of them are or. Okay, everybody okay? And when you're in your breakout rooms, you guys can work separately and then just check your answers. And you can, wait till you're both all done, or you could do it problem at a time, however you choose. Okay. Hi, Jenday.
Hello.
Hello. So when you sent me the message on Friday, you sent it through Canvas. So I can only reply through Canvas. So I don't know. Did you ever reset your password per the instructions from district after the cyber issue?
I did. So when I
All right. I think everyone's back or almost back. So I'm just going to go through and get an update on how far you got on this. Okay. So Amanda, what number are you on?
I'm on number 8.
Okay. And you're not finished yet, right?
No.
Okay. Olivia?
I'm on number 5.
Okay. Ashley, what number?
4, so
Okay. Malachi, what number? I'm sorry.
I'm on 6.
You're on number 4 as well? Okay.
No, 6.
6. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't hear you, Malachi. Angelina, what number are you on?
4.
Okay. Yesenia?
I'm also on number 6.
Okay. AJ? What number are you on, AJ? Valerie, what number are you on?
5.
Aaron?
I finished.
Oh, good. Amari?
I'm still working on 8.
8. Okay. And Jenday?
3.
Okay. AJ, what number are you on? Oh, you finished. Thank you. Okay. So out of all the ones, because some of you have a lot, let's look at the answer to number 3, because it seemed like everybody got as far as at least number 3. So I just want to verify, because this should help some of you on how to do these problems or how to write these problems. So on number 3, it says, suppose we draw one card from a standard deck. What's the probability of drawing a face card or a diamond? So we want the probability. Am I sharing my screen? I have no idea. No. Okay. Now I am, right? Okay, so probability of a face card or a diamond. So someone tell me, especially someone who might be struggling on the rest of them, how do I do this problem? Ashley, what would you do first, or what did you do?
Are we multiplying?
You tell me. Anybody? Are we multiplying on these? Amanda shook her head no. Why not,
So we're-
Amanda? Why not, Amanda?
Because they're exclude, or I don't know, we're adding. All I know is that we're adding. I don't know why we're adding, but we're adding.
We only multiply when we're pulling more than one card, right?
Okay.
So we're only taking one card. So when it's one card, we're definitely not multiplying. So we only multiply when we have multiple things that we're pulling. Okay. So what would you do if we're not multiplying, Ashley?
So we're gonna add them together.
Okay, so what are you gonna find first?
You're gonna add the face card, which is 12, right? 12 out of 52.
Very nice. So the probability of a face card is 12 out of 52. Excellent. And then what are we going to add to that?
The 13 out of 52.
And because the 13 is the probability of a diamond, right? Excellent. Now, here is the last part of this. When you're doing an OR, you have to be careful if there's any overlap. So, because if there's an overlap, that means these events are not mutually exclusive. So can these two events happen at the same time? Can we have a card that is a face card and a diamond at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah. How many face cards are diamonds?
1. Wait. Yeah. 3.
There's 3 of them, right? The king, queen, and jack are all of diamonds, are all face cards. So we're going to subtract off here the probability that they're face cards and diamonds, which would be 3 out of 52. So when we add fractions or subtract fractions, we keep our denominator the same. We're going to add 12 plus 13 to get 25. Minus 3 is 22, which would simplify to 11 over 26. And then we could write that as a decimal or a percent. So there's my 3 answers. So the key to this, and that's why I wanted to go over a problem like this, is when we have an OR probability, A or B, we do the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. So that's your formula for today. Everybody okay with that now? Is that better? Okay, so if you finished, that's awesome. I will take a look at your work tomorrow, so don't lose it. Those of you that are done, like AJ and Aaron, and I will have something else for you to do. And those of you that were almost done, because I know it's Amanda and Amari, you don't have to finish them tonight, right? You can finish it in class tomorrow. That's fine. The rest of you are fine finishing it tonight or finishing it in class tomorrow. But if you're not finished tomorrow, whatever you're not finished tomorrow, you'll have to do for homework, okay? Okay, so let's go back here. You have an exit ticket. You do have a reading quiz. It's not due till Tuesday night, and a mini lesson that's not due till Tuesday night, okay? So make sure you get those things done. If you want to do them early, you can. And you can also start working on your PC5 homework. Okay? All right, so there's the exit ticket. Take your time and let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Good job.